resting some bodies and still getting 100 points, mission accomplished tonight?
Well, absolutely. Anytime you put kids in, they're going to give you a great work ethic and trying to impress the coaching staff and the management. So we thought it was important once we clinched the division to get some guys not only back in our lineup that have contributed all season, but some kids that have been kind of waiting around for a week or two here to try and make their debuts. So obviously we had some really strong performances tonight from the guys that we inserted in the lineup.
Kind of turning into a fast repeat recording, but Verana, it's five points in 3 games now. And that assist on that one backhand assist was just unbelievable.
Well, he's certainly going to be an NHLer here someday, and I think he's made a huge impression on us in his first week here, and he's got that vision and that skill set that it's tough to teach that, and he's really just contributing a lot here in this week, and he's impressing us day by day. So, it's glad that he's building his confidence here going into playoffs.
Scouting report on Jews in his debut?
I thought, except for his first shift, I thought he was smooth. He's a very cerebral player. Certainly has great vision. I thought he made some real nice plays through the neutral zone off transition. And, just in chatting with him here, he was very thankful that O was very steady for him back there and communicated. And I thought he made a real good impression. And, it's a big summer for him because you can never have too many puck movers.
Do you get to play with a little looser seatbelts tonight than normal?
Well, I think that, was the type of game that was out there. There really wasn't many hits out there. I mean, we had Stortini running around a little bit, but you kind of knew it was going to be that type of game. And, the D, they have the green light to jump in a lot of situations, but certainly tonight especially when the game got 4-1, I seen Kondratic leading the rush there at the one point there. So, we wanted to have some fun with it here.
You have any idea what Murray was so aggravated about in officiating?
Not real sure. I know he was upset with the Stortini call, and then, he didn't like at the end of the second. He thought Mitchell ran into their goalie, but that was, from our angle, was accidental. So I'm not real sure. We were just kind of wanting the game to move along there, so the little bit of the delay was kind of stalling the movement of the game for us, quite frankly.
You gotten any further advisement on Gruby?
No, nothing. I know the only thing we know so far is that Holtby practiced today. So obviously he's feeling better, and I'm sure Doug will get some feedback from the Caps here tomorrow in terms of whether Gruby's coming back or, does he back up Holtby tomorrow just in case, with Holtby coming off the flu. So I'm sure here over the next 48 hours we'll know more, and we're giving the guys 2 days off, so we're not going to practice till Tuesday. So that gets us time to get away, and also time for the coaching staff to start the prep on Monday, and also find out what's going to happen here with Gruby.
It looks, based on the last scores I saw, the 2-7 isn't going to get locked in tonight. Knowing you guys, I know you're already pre-scouting and stuff, but how do you handle that when you've still got multiple teams you could be facing?
Well, just based on the scores tonight, it looks like it's going to be Providence or Worcester, and that's going to come down to their games tomorrow. So, we'll start our work Monday. We've played Worcester 4 times. Obviously, we haven't played Providence a ton, but, I think it's important that the coaching staff get away as well. So, we'll take tomorrow off, and I think 4 days is plenty of time before we open Friday. So, we'll just have to see what happens tomorrow, enjoy the day off, and then get to work here Monday in terms of who we're going to play.
What's the value of that second seed? Bet more than say a 5 seed. How much easier does it make life?
Well, I think that the second seed obviously tells you you're having a pretty good season, which is the objective from the outset. Is you want to make playoffs and you want to have a good year. So for us to have 46 wins, 100 points, I think it's a great accomplishment for the team, especially in a 76 game schedule. Obviously with the best of five, quite frankly, I'm not a fan of the best of five, and I'm not a fan of starting on the road. In my opinion, it kind of defeats the purpose of doing so well, but I don't make the rules, but certainly if you can get by that first round, then that gives you the second round and home ice in that second round, and then you don't play the best team in the league until maybe the third round. So we finished second, and we've got home ice through the first two rounds hopefully, and it'll set up for a battle maybe against Manchester, who arguably is the best team in the league. So it's one step at a time, but to me that's what the second seed does right now.
Obviously off the ice, but what are your thoughts about the announcement about the new scoreboard coming in?
Well, I think that it's great for the franchise. I mean, I still think that we have an unbelievable arena here, and obviously the fan sport is the best in the American Hockey League. But you go to these other buildings that Wilkes-Barre has the new scoreboard and the HD, and obviously Lehigh now, and but I still think the Giant Center is a better building. So I think with these upgrades next year, it's just going to make us an even better building, if not I can't speak for out west, but certainly be the best building in the Eastern Conference, in my opinion.
Final question. With that missed scoring chance in the third period, one last ugly for Broda?
Broda, if we were giving out the good, bads, and ugly, I'm sure Broda certainly led the team in uglies. We gave it to Verana for blowing the wheel inside their blue line, and he's still pretty out to lunch right now on what this is even about. I'm sure he has no clue what the song is, and he's kind of looked at me pretty funny when I handed him the card here for the ugly. But we try to pass that around to certain different guys today. We gave Boyder the good. Thought he was excellent tonight, and gave Verana the ugly. So it was nice. It was good. Okay, thanks.